going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the LSU Tigers. Squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Fafita. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He makes a grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking.
And down he goes back at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football.
Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And offensively, that is not ideal. That is not what you want. But you know what? Now you got a little bit more space. It's harder the closer you get in tight to the end zone. So now you got a little bit more space. Maybe you can make those throws out on the outside, spread them out a little bit, and throw the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him... They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Green. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Green. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it. Goal. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Offense in a bunch formation. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. to the air on first down. Quick completion on the out.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to power it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connor. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
On the snap, it's Durham. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. After making the pick, he... LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The defense obviously at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
On the run, still looking. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Might be calling a hot route. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab on the shot. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards.